Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 20 of Civilization 5 as Korea. Let's start by getting the science panel open again. In the last video we used our great scientist to discover radio, so we're just getting to the point now where we are about ready to start building the Eiffel Tower in a turn or two. No slots for great works available. We're going to create a landmark here, which is fine because it's in range of Pyongyang, so let's go ahead and do that. Unit needs orders. You guys were going to look up here. There is a way around, which is fantastic. There's also some oil up there. Starting to think this might have been a slightly better area because we'd have had dyes and stuff. But no, we can't have too many cities. So what we need to do is we need to get ourselves a couple of fishing boats built. Because we can move them around here. It's a bit of a long way to go, but we should be able to get a couple of fishing boats around there. So we need to build ourselves a couple of fishing boats, which we can probably do at Zhengzhou, and we need a new cargo ship or something as well. Might even get Busan to do them, because it'll be quite quick to do them there. And we can also get another fishing boat sent down to the south to Pyongyang, because they're going to have some fish, but not for a little while. So Busan has finished its museum. I don't think there's an awful lot that we need to do here. It wasn't Chichen Itza, it was Machu Picchu. We can now build Machu Picchu. We still have the option to build Machu Picchu. In fact, before we build Machu Picchu, what's Cusco doing? It's building that observatory. Could you build Machu Picchu? 23 turns. And if you were to build Machu Picchu, 11 turns. It could be worth it. It's a little bit of extra gold. It's not the best wonder, but sure, why not? Let's go for it. And then after Machu Picchu, if you would be kind enough to put out a workboat or two, maybe? Unit needs orders. You guys were there to clear the marsh, which you have now done. So again, there's not an awful lot for you guys to do. 1, 2, 3. I guess there's a couple more improvements we could do over here near Daga. Let's get you over here. I haven't decided exactly what tiles that I'm going to upgrade yet, but we'll work that out when we get there. You guys, I think, can just stay up here for the time being. I'll just put you on alert mode, just in case we get some pirates or something up there. It'll help stop barbarian camps spawning and harassing us from this direction, I suppose, if nothing else. Right, are you willing to give me a fair deal for it, though? No, you won't, will you? Fine. Still nobody else is giving me anything useful. Not too bad on happiness at the moment, though. It's not terrible. And I bet you're not willing to give me 7. No. Friendly, but he won't give me a fair deal. Ah, France actually has some spare diamonds. This deal has faded. Well, 5 will have to do. Let's go to France and see if we can buy his diamonds off him. He is guarded. So there's very, very little chance that he's going to give me anything near a fair deal. Although, given how schizophrenic Nappy is, who knows? Let's go and speak to him anyway. So, you have some spare gems. How about I give you 12 gold? No, didn't think so. Wow, he wants a lot of stuff. Yeah, he's not going to accept... screw that. I'm not giving him half my stuff just for some gems. Not at all. City has become religious, and it has the right religion, which is always a good start. Daegu has grown in population and its borders. Okay, so 2 food, 3 hammers. It's not a bad time. Definitely worth the coal mine there, because it's a lot of production. And again, I'm sure there's still some people screaming with butthurt because I'm working all the wrong tiles. But do you know what? I really don't care. I'm not playing to be optimal. I'm playing to win. And as long as I win, mission accomplished. So we don't have as much production over here anymore. Should we... 5 turns for the museum. It's going to be 5 turns for the museum either way. So let's go that way. Just get a little bit of extra science. You guys are on alert. You guys were coming down here to start some improvements like the sheep and stuff, so let's get that going. You guys were also coming down here to do some improvements. I guess you could go and improve this, build a mine, give us the potential for some production. What tiles are you actually working right now? You're still working that one. We'll need to get a granary here as soon as possible. In fact, let's just go ahead and buy one. I mean, we don't really have any wheat, deer, or bananas, but it will give us +2 food. Yeah, there's no deer in range, unfortunately. Although I guess we could just get a lighthouse. I think we'll leave it for now. I don't think I'm going to rush that. I mainly wanted the city there just to grab the tiles. I'm not too bothered about it becoming a super powerful city. So that doesn't really matter all that much. Just wanted to make sure we got some extra oil in case we need to build some bombers and things. So, you want open borders all of a sudden? Have you just gone for the same... Who was that? I can never read this thing. Embassy, traded... I can't see it. Where is it? It's probably there somewhere. I'm going to refuse for now, and I'll try again shortly. Ideology adopted. Ah, no, it was Morocco adopting autocracy. So why has France suddenly become friendly? For no apparent reason, he suddenly now wants to be buddies. Which is really weird. But I bet if I went to him and said... Actually, first of all, while he's currently friendly, he would actually give me a relative decent deal for gems. There, brilliant. Oh, that's fine. And if we were to discuss declaration of friendship, he still must decline. What about Mongolia? Discuss declaration of friendship. Nope, still nobody wants to be friends with me, even the friendly ones. So Morocco's adopted an ideology. Busan's borders have grown to a relatively useless tile. You guys are working on the road. Doesn't matter which way down here we go, it's going to be the same length, and we're going to only get one move anyway because we're crossing a river, so that's fine. On to the next turn. So both of you guys are going to be upgrading the tiles that you are on. So yeah, Pyongyang's not going to be a great city. You want open borders, we do not need open borders. You don't want to be my friend, I don't want to let you in. It is that simple. So, come on with all the please waiting. A few more turns and we'll have that... oh, Seoul has... I forgot I had the market queued up there. 19 turns for the Eiffel Tower. I still think we've got a very good chance of building it. We'll also try and go for Broadway as well. Can't steal from the Celts, not surprising. So let's go ahead and... what cities would we like to nab? Zurich, Samarkand. Samarkand would be good. Because they have jewellery, gold and aluminium. So let's go ahead and move our spy from Edinburgh to Samarkand. See if we can get those on board. Unit needs orders. You guys are going to build a pasture. You guys are going to build a mine. The AI just wants to build a trading post there. You guys are still building a road. Oh, no, wrong button. Want this one. There we go. And on to the next. There is a road there. You just can't really see it. Improvement Quarry Road. Yeah, that's fine. Unit needing orders. You guys, I sent you here to upgrade something, but I hadn't decided what. That is too far away for a pasture. I guess we could go and build a lumber mill up there. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Give you a bit of extra production. We also need to get a few more archaeologists out as well. Especially now we've actually got some museums up and running. No, not going to give you open borders. We need to grab these ones that are outside of our borders as well before anybody else comes along and nabs them. Remember, you can only get an archaeologist in a city that has a university, and you have to hard build them. Killed a Moroccan spy, again. Borders of Pyongyang have grown. Morocco keeps stealing from me. And he's neutral. And I'm half tempted to denounce him. Is he at war with anybody? I'm going to let it slide this time. But is he actually at war with anybody? They're a different ideology to me. Not at war. I was half tempted to denounce them, and then hopefully we might get some more friends if they've got any enemies, but it's probably going to be better once a few more people get... Yeah, we'll forgive you this time. Once a few more people get ideologies, it might help. Askia seems to have some spare spices. I'm still making truckloads of money. So I could easily just go and give him some money for that. And it's our turn. So let's go to you. You're still neutral. But you do have spare spices, apparently. What do you want for this? The world on a stick. Let's start off with 9. It's probably going to be, like, 12. I don't know. 12. But you wanted 2 luxuries, didn't you? What does it say you want? You actually want horses coal. So how about I give you 5 horses and then give you, like, 12 gold? Ah, there we go. Very expensive, but at least I've got the happiness. And you might say, well, I was already in positive happiness, so why do I need to spend that much money? 1, I've got tons of money, so it doesn't really matter. And 2, extra happiness means you hit golden ages faster, and hitting golden ages faster gives you increased production and gives you increased culture and money as well. So it's definitely worth having. Darius has completed Big Ben. That is fine. Persia is a wonder spammer anyway. At least if he's working on that, he probably isn't working on the Eiffel Tower. So we've got to be careful. Also, Zhenju now loves the king because they wanted spices. Cusco has grown in size. One thing I haven't done here, actually, is I didn't do the tile assignments because it's all... I always forget to do this. So let's go ahead and just put you on production focus. Let's go ahead and work the workshop because they're always on gold focus by default. Let's go ahead and assign all of the tiles first, so we can just start fresh here and see if there's any tiles that we really want to work. Well, we want to work the customs house because it's a great person tile. We want to grab all of these ones that have for food. Just having a look to see if I can see another one with 4 food. Yep, there's one there. Let's go ahead and work that tile because it's 6 production, so that's definitely going to be worth it. 2 food, 3 production and 4 gold. Yes, 2 and 4 is also good. 3 and 3 is a very good tile to work. There's another one. So I'm just trying to concentrate on the ones that have fairly decent food at the moment. I know there are some up here, but then we need to start thinking about, do we want to grab some extra production? Because we're going to grow in 15 turns. We could get that one for some extra gold. That would grow us in 11 turns. And we could get that one 3 food. That would grow us in 9 turns. Then we can start putting some people into the tiles that give us extra science, or the tiles that give us extra production if we need to do that. So that's fine. Choose production down here. We have finished the monument. Let's now go ahead and get ourselves... Let's go ahead and get the shrine, actually. Because we might be able to build a great engineer. We're not going to get him in time for the Eiffel Tower, but we might be able to get him in time to use him for something else. Let's make sure we're working the public school slot over here. I do still want to work that tile, though. So we're now no longer working that. What's the worst tile that we're working here? That will probably do. Give us a little bit more science. So we'll get quite a few great scientists before the end of this game. What have we got now? Oh, we haven't built the next thing. We've finished the museum. What would be good for you, actually? You don't have any... Well, you do have 1 sea resource there. You've got a... You've already got a lighthouse. So... Yeah, there isn't an awful lot for you that's any good. Let's go ahead and just get a market, just for the sake of having one there. Unit needs orders is that cargo ship. You were going to Karakoram. Let's carry on with that, because it is decent money. We still know we're ahead of the tech, so that's fine. Let's go on to the next turn. Archaeologist has now finished. That is going to be a landmark, because it is within reach of our capital and Zhenju. I might actually make sure that it's being worked by Zhenju, and it is. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, slightly out of range of the capital anyway. But Zhenju's got quite a few sort of poor tiles, so that's good that it's working that. So that's fine. Let's go on to the next turn. See if anything exciting happens. We're still actually auto-buying pagodas, which is not a bad idea, because pagodas do give us additional happiness. I could just save up the faith to try and buy a great engineer, but we're not going to get one in time to rush the Eiffel Tower. Still can't believe no one built Machu Picchu. Whatever happened with that, it sorted itself out now, so we're only 4 turns away from that. Borders have grown up here, although it doesn't really matter because it is a puppeted city. Finish the museum down here at Zhengzhou. And you could start on Broadway, but it would take you forever and a little bit longer. I guess we'd go ahead and get a windmill. Give you some more production here. Your production is pretty bad. Hospital would give you some extra food, but I think you need the production more than anything else. Let's go ahead and do that then. We also need to make sure that we get a broadcast tower here. Now, I know you can get a free broadcast tower with, I think it's the CN tower. And it'd be nice if we could build the CN tower. In fact, where is the CN tower in the tech tree? I can never remember. I think it's actually in the information era. CN tower provides a free broadcast tower in all cities. But it's a long way off. And I'd actually prefer to have a broadcast tower right now. So let's go ahead and grab a broadcast tower. And that should... gives us a great working music slot. Gives us an extra culture plus 33% culture. So that will be worth having, I think. So you guys are still working on the road. Let's go ahead and carry on with that. Cargo ship, you were going to Samarkand for 13. And you're putting religious pressure on them. So let's carry on with all that business. How are we doing on these sort of elections and stuff? Zurich, we're still not friendly with you yet. Well, we're friendly but not allied. Samarkand, same situation. Let's just have a quick look at the spies. We could coup in Colombo, 2% chance, so let's not bother with that. Only 0 turns away from rigging elections in both of them, so we'll see what happens there. Let's go on to the next turn. Definitely need some more archaeologists. You want to buy marble. Do I have spare marble? Yes. But you just want to give me horses. Why would I possibly want horses? Give me 9 gold per turn. Oh, you want it, but you won't give me a decent price for it, will you? No. Really? I think this guy's definitely going to end up getting denounced at this rate. So we're about to finish researching steam power. We're 3 turns away from another social policy, which I haven't decided yet whether I'm actually going to put it into my ideology or not. Colombo election has been rigged. Discovered steam power. That's good. They're working on replaceable parts now. Killed a Persian spy. Fantastic. So everyone's trying to spy on me, which makes sense because I am the tech leader. Persia's guarded. Really doesn't like me. Start waiting until we find a few people at war with each other, or at least we get some more people who adopt ideologies. Maybe somebody will adopt the same ideology as me, which would be helpful. I'll say that I forgive him. It won't help, because it's only such a slight boost. It isn't going to make any difference with anything at all. Colombo and the Celts no longer allies. Good, good. Not making quite as much money now, because I'm buying a lot of my resources in from other people. Well, not my resources, but my luxury resources, not my strategic resources. Unit needs orders. Cargo ship. It's almost getting like Civilization Beyond Earth. It seems like every couple of turns now I'm having to tell cargo ships where to go. Almost as bad as that one city game I played as Venice. We still need to build another cargo ship, as well as building a couple more workboats, which are queued up in Busan. Hopefully once we have finished the Eiffel Tower, we'll have a look and see if it's possible to get Broadway. It might be pushing our luck hard building it, but we're still quite a long way off being able to get a great engineer anywhere. The other option, of course, is to delay the pagoda. Great merchants, great scientists. I've gone past them. We'll have 5 turns. We'll have another great scientist. Great engineers. 61 turns. Yeah, we're miles off from getting another great engineer, so I don't need to worry too much about that. Choose production in Daegu. You have finished your market here. We do have some iron here, so I suppose getting a bit of extra production from that isn't terrible. We can adopt a policy. Now, I could go ahead and finish rationalism. Get 1 gold from every science building. Scientific revolution is going to be pretty useless to us, simply because we can't get any research agreements. What about level 2 tenants? Party leadership is always really poor. It seems like it's good because you get 1 of everything per city. But if you've only got, unless you like the AI and you spam dozens and dozens of cities, it's kind of pointless. At this stage of the game, resettlement is pointless, because how often do you start new cities this late on? 34% extra tourism to other Order civilizations would be good, but how many other Order civilizations are there at the moment? None. Factories increase the city's science output by 25%. That's actually really good, especially for Korea. 5-year plan is also really good as well, as is Academy of Sciences, because it's happiness. I think we're going to go for the science output. Our science output is currently 620 per turn. Let's go ahead and take that, 684. So we're definitely not going to have any issues staying ahead of the tech game. And I did say that I was probably going to go for a spaceship victory. Main reason that I'm also looking at tourism, I'm not necessarily trying to get a culture victory, although it would be awesome to get a culture victory on this difficulty level. But it's mainly to avoid getting ideology pressure from other civilizations. So I want to try and get my tourism output as high as possible if I can. We've completed Machu Picchu. Awesome. Wasn't too sure we were going to get that, but we did. So let's build another road there. So you guys have gone ahead and build that improvement. I guess we go ahead and build a farm here. 1, 2, 3, because it is on a floodplain. Well, it's got fresh water next to it, so it's an ideal place for a farm. You guys have built the mine there. You could go build a quarry there now, because our borders have expanded in that direction. Let's go on to the next turn. Still haven't quite expanded over here to the oil yet, but we'll have a look at that soon. I'll also just check the tile assignments. I know we've only got 2 population here. The Songhai have denounced Persia. Wow. Looks like we got friendly with a lot of the city-states for... not allied, but friendly with a lot of the city-states for building that. So let's just do what I said I was going to do. Check where we're working. 3 food, 3 food. Yeah, they are pretty much... We could go ahead and nick the cattle up there, but I don't think we need to. Things seem pretty good. The Songhai have denounced Persia, and Persia is guarded. So I'm going to go ahead, and I am going to denounce him as well, because he just keeps spying on me, and he's been a bit of an arse. So maybe Askia will like me a little bit for doing that. Unit needs orders. You guys, you finished that. Is there anything worth you upgrading? I guess you could actually come here and help with the road and just speed things up a little. You guys are going to work on the quarry. On to the next turn. We will finish this video very shortly, because I realise now that we have gone over the 20-minute mark. But I'm just getting excited now, because we're 10 turns away from completing the Eiffel Tower, and it would be absolutely brilliant if we could get that. We're going to auto buy a pagoda on this next turn. You want open borders. I don't really want to give you open borders. I'm going to leave it for now. Askia is now friendly. And that's probably because I've just gone and denounced Persia. So, there we go. We did just auto-purchase a pagoda. That's fine. Borders of Pyongyang have grown, so now we can go ahead and grab that oil. Pyongyang has also increased in population, so you're now working the landmark. I don't mind that too much, but it's nice to get the extra science and the culture, and I'd love to work that tile, but grabbing food is probably going to be better, because we need to grow the city much faster. So let's work this tile for the time being. In fact, no, screw it. Let's go ahead and steal this tile over here. Very hard to click on it. There we go. That'll speed things up. That now means we've just upset Seoul a little bit, but it should have automatically put somebody somewhere else. You're on that tile. That's not terrible. You could just go and work that one, because it's better for food. Let us... Do we really want to be working these factories? 58 turns, 34, 24... 9 turns for the Eiffel Tower. We can't really speed it up. We are sort of production focused. We're working... Still 9 turns. Go ahead and work that one. Still 9 turns. Eight turns. 9 turns. That's about the best we can do then, I think. 8 turns. Where have you just pulled that? 4 food. Why wouldn't you let me lock that tile? It's weird. Were you there? 8 turns. We're actually starving now, which doesn't help. Tile that I could pull somebody from. Let's move you from there, put you back into the food tile. Work that tile. It is going to have to be 9 turns. We're not going to grow very quickly, but it will do. You can carry on with that. Oh, workboat. Brilliant. There's the first one. So what we need to do is get this guy all the way around the outside here so we can go and... It's going to be a long trip. Hopefully it should get there. We're going to have one more turn. This is going to be a long video, but like I said, I've been away for the weekend and I feel like I want to do some extra stuff. I might try and get a declaration of friendship with Askia. It's probably unlikely that it's going to work, but he is now friendly, so we'll give it a go. Yeah, because he got a really good bonus for that. I thought somebody there... Yeah, Morocco has copper and furs, which I'd like. It's very unlikely we're going to get them, though. Because especially as they're a different ideology. Ivory from Genghis Khan ended. So, let's first of all go back to Genghis. He has spare ivory. Let's swap it for coca, if he will. And he will. That's fantastic. Let us go over to Morocco. Morocco has spare copper. Will you swap it for cocoa? No. What about if I give you some gold per turn? Oh, you're a funny man. How about I give you 7 gold per turn? 9? Yeah, you can go and take a running jump. Persia. Not Persia, Songhai. Would you be willing to... Declaration of friendship. Nope, still won't do it. So annoying. Choose production. That is down here in Daegu. We have finished the forge. Still kind of getting to the point where I'm thinking, what is the point? I guess you could go ahead and build that other cargo ship. Give me an idea. Unit needs orders. You guys have built that. I assume that well, we know it's being worked. So that should speed up some stuff. What do we need to upgrade with you now? 1, 2, 3. I guess we could go ahead and make this into a farm. And that is the end of the turn. So I'm going to call that the end of the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying Civilization 5 as Korea. Things aren't going too bad. We are still the tech leader. It's unfortunate that we can't get any research agreements with any of the AI. I've really sort of stuffed things up with this game. And we're not really in a position where we can do an awful lot of fighting, but I don't think we need to. I think a science victory should be relatively easy in this one. We're also 1 turn away from getting a great scientist, so things could turn out well. So once again, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Until then, goodbye for now.